Welcome back, J Crew. Today we're going over the iMac Pro 2 mechanical keyboard on the Macbook Pro.
That's right, guys. Today we're going over this new iMac Pro 2 keyboard that I got, and I'm going to show you how it works on my MacBook Pro. This is a MacBook Pro 2011. If you haven't watched this video on my MacBook Pro yet, you should check it out. I have a bunch of videos on it, how I upgraded my MacBook Pro late 2011, and it works great. And I've also sticker bombed this MacBook Pro, so you should check out that video too. But today we're going to cover this iMac Pro 2 mechanical keyboard. It is the 60% keyboard, and I'm going to show you how it works on my MacBook Pro. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Let there be light. Finally, it's nice and sunny outside. So right now, this is what we're looking at, the iMac Pro 2 60% mechanical keyboard. If you're thinking of getting a mechanical keyboard for an old MacBook Pro, this is a late 2011, it's gonna work. And I'll show you right here. So all you do is connect it in here. Then I just plug it in like that. When I first plugged this in, it did ask me to press like the Z button over here and then this slash button over here to recognize the keyboard. And then that's all it took to get it to work. And I'm running a High Sierra on this MacBook Pro right here. Mac OS High Sierra version 10.13.6. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna work on all of the MacBook Pro laptops. Just make sure you update your operating system. I'm not running Mojave on my MacBook Pro because the latest version that it can support is up to Mac OS High Sierra. Mojave is an unsupported operating system on this late 2011 MacBook Pro. There's ways of getting it to work, but there's problems with it. So I want a smooth operating system without any problems. And Mac OS High Sierra works perfect. There's no problems with this operating system. It runs super fast for my MacBook Pro. So another thing with the iMac Pro 2 keyboard is that it's a Bluetooth keyboard. And I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to try it right now. Here is the Bluetooth switch back here. If I turn it on, that switches it into Bluetooth mode. And now I'm going to try to pair it to this MacBook Pro. I don't think it's going to pick it up because the Bluetooth on this is version 4.0. And I think this Bluetooth is like 2.0 or something. So I don't think it's going to support that. It might even be an older Bluetooth on this MacBook Pro. So to pair this thing, I have to hold the function key and then one of the Bluetooth buttons right here. They give me 4 Bluetooth buttons, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I just have to hold function 2. These are blank keycaps that I put on so you can't see the function name, but this is function 1 right here, and that's function 2. Function 2, 4. And it's going to blink. There you go, blinking on the 9. Now when it's blinking, it's looking to pair it with a device. So see, my Bluetooth here is not picking it up. I'm also using a trackpad right here. It makes it a little bit easier to move around here instead of going up here. So when I'm using this mechanical keyboard, I can use my trackpad as well. And see, it's not finding anything, even though my thing is in pair mode here. It's trying to find a device, and I think it's because this is Bluetooth 4.0. It's not picking up the old Bluetooth. But you know what? I'll give this Bluetooth a try on my iMac in a minute. That's my iMac Miller, by the way. But yeah, Bluetooth is not going to work on this old MacBook Pro. And so I'm just going to switch that off. And this works super fast when I plug it in. So when I plug that in, and I'll show you guys the test here. I'm going to go to typing.com. All right, so I'm at typing.com here, and I'm going to give you guys a sound test on this thing. And see, it shows like the keyboard layout. And when I start typing, here we go. I screwed up. Boom, there you go. Now it sounds really clicky because I got the blue Gateron switches on this. There's a lot of different switches. There's quiet switches, but I love that mechanical clicking sound of it. It sounds and feels so nice when I'm typing on this thing. It's just like, it's so smooth. It just sounds great. So if you're looking for a more quieter sound, like a lot of the gamers that's playing online, they're buying like these Cherry MX switches, and it has a quieter sound to it. So I think blue and green are clicky. Look for more reds if you want a little bit more quieter for gaming, and they'll feel great still. It just won't make that loud clicking sound. Here are some blank keys that they gave me with it. I took off these keys here, and that's the layout that I have right now. But in a minute, I'll do all these different combinations of colors so you can see. One of the cool thing about this is I can customize these keys by buying different key sets, blank key sets, and But you know, right now, let's test this out with its Bluetooth on my iMac Miller over here. Let's give it a try. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect this wired first. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it works pretty good right here. So see, I just type. All right, so now we're gonna test out the Bluetooth part of it. So I'm gonna unplug that. I'm gonna switch on my Bluetooth now on the back, on. Now I'm gonna hold this function key and 4. And boom, there it goes. I think this iMac here picks it up. I'm gonna connect it. And this iMac is also running Mac OS High Sierra, but it is a late 2012 version. Okay, this thing says it's connected, so let's see. Yeah, see, Bluetooth works on the 2012 iMac desktop, but not on my MacBook Pro 2011. You know what? The Bluetooth on this works great. I was trying on my iPhone and it was like glitching here and there, but on my iMac, it's picking up really well. So I'll show you guys right here. Right now I have the Bluetooth connected to my iMac and I bound it to my function 4 key. Now I'm gonna switch over to my iPhone. I already bound it to the number 1 key here. So I'm gonna press function 1. See, now it's on my iPhone. See right here. So now I'll switch back to my iMac function 4. And now the keyboard should work on this. See, there you go. And it's pretty smooth. Everything binds really smoothly. And in case some of you guys are wondering, can you also use your regular keyboard as well when you have the mechanical keyboard connected? Yes, you can. So I can type on this normally, or I can use the mechanical keyboard. So both of them works at the same time. This AM Pro 2 keyboard does have LED on it too. It has a bunch of features on it and uses the Obens software. So with this software, I can select any of these color schemes. I can preview it. It loads it to the keyboard. And then I can tap it, see? And it does this color scheme when I tap it. Let me turn off the lights a little bit so you can see. Here's one of them. When I'm pressing the keys, the colors light up. It's very cool. And here's another, here's the rainbow effect. Pretty nice. It looks super awesome at night in the dark. Here's another one with the color mode. It fades in and out with different colors. So I'll do a more detailed review on this AM Pro 2 mechanical keyboard in another video, but for this one, I'm just gonna show you some tests on the MacBook Pro. So I'm gonna do a typing test right now. All right, let's do this. Boom, there you go. Like this video, guys, and I will see you later. Peace.